I'm just figuring out how to tag some stuff and do some stuff. All right, let's go. Can I do it right? We're making a wig. Y'all say I got my bonnet on. Let me put it to the side. Let me cock it to the side. West side, west side. What is it? I done stretched this bonnet out. So we got a wig cap. We got a plastic cap on. My little bonnet been stretched. I got my hair braided underneath. I told y'all we are on a hair growth challenge. So my hair is braided underneath. I'll show y'all that video, or that video should be uploaded soon. So I'm making a wig for this particular challenge. And my stocking cap. This is going to be the front of my head. Front, this the back. The plastic cap is so that the glue, I'm gluing, I'm not sewing, won't stick to my mannequin's head. I'm going to work from the back of the head. This is just a cheap plastic cap that I bought. Let me tell y'all one of the things that I did and one of the things that you could do. Where's it at? All right. So for y'all who watching, this is a hair page. We talk about hair care. I sell hair care products, Korzen Hair. Let me move out the way. Products that I sell: curling cream, foam mousse, strengthening hair oil, and we'll have a conditioner and a shampoo coming out. But today, we're about to make us a wig. So why are we making a wig? Because they cheaper to make than buy. I don't know how to make a wig sewing, so I'm going to make a wig using hair glue, bonding glue. Y'all don't know what bonding glue is? This is what bonding glue is. We have a hair growth challenge going on. So my hair is braided underneath here. And y'all will see that video. It'll be coming up. And I'm going to create my own wig. Put a plastic cap under here. I have a wig cap. And then I put a stocking cap. Now, I haven't done this in a really long time. But let's do it. One of the things I want to let y'all know is this pack of hair. Now, this old school, baby. Milky Way was the go-to hair for shut up and shut the front door. Hey Jayla, good morning. Good morning, Flynn Gray. Good morning. Is that Woosha? Good morning. Good morning. So I got this pack of hair for $5. I used to use this hair all the time in the 99, 2000s when I was behind the chair. This hair, to me, it has double wefts. It's thick. It does what I need it to do. I haven't used it in a really, really long time because I haven't wore weave in a long time. And even if I have, let me see, when the last time I wore some weave? I don't remember. But it's been a minute since I wore some hair extensions. When I go to the beauty supply store, though, or have gone, I never see Milky Way. So I went recently. They had this hair on sale. I guess the girls don't want this hair. They want the real thin hair that don't even look like their hair. But I like Milky Way. So anyway, let me stop running my mouth. This hair is gray. So I know somebody will like, you are not about to put no gray hair in your head. I sure am not. I'm sure not putting gray hair in my head. This hair is gray. Cost me $5. Let me show you what I did. I took a box of dye, Clairol dye, $6.50. I'm not using it on my own hair. That's what I got. Y'all see that? I tried out the, it's called Berry Burgundy, and dyed the hair. Hey, Happy Suji, what's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so the amount of money that I spent on this one pack of hair, $5, and $6.50 on the dye. Yeah. So if you want to buy, and this is human yaki. I like the human yaki because yaki to me is a little bit closer to our hair texture. So human yaki, all I did was dye it with a box of $6.50 Clairol dye. And this is the color I got. I'm going to try a different color too, like the blondish brown color. But I just want to let y'all know, when the supply stores are having sales, go dig through them bins and get that sale hair. Get that hair that's on sale. Because if you look at it and be like, oh, it ain't got my color, baby, dye it. Dye the hair. You'll be fine. So I just want to show y'all that. So today what I'm going to do is create a wig. I'm not going to probably stay on this live the whole time to finish this wig. But there's a beauty supply store in my area that went out of business. It was a black-owned beauty supply store. Unfortunately, they went out of business. And so I was able to get this hair. The hair I just showed y'all, I'm going to create a bob with that, but I got to dye the other pack first. So I can't create the bob, but I will go live and do the bob. Right now, I want to start out and do this short hair. So I'm going to do this short hair because what I'm looking for is that short hair in the back, but kind of the mushroom style with the little sideburns. If for the girls who get it, they get it. Hey, miss. All right, so we're going to start out with this. This comes in 3 different rolls. I got this for little or nothing too because the business was going out of business. So let's take these pins out of here. Got to make sure these pins wind up in the box so my little one doesn't step on it. All right, so you got the shortest part at the top. That's the part we're going to start with in the back. So let me get it up out of here. This is the part we're going to start with first because you want the back of the hair to be short. Then the next shortest part will be this, and then your longer part is at the top. I'm not for sure if I'm going to use the long part because the style I'm going for is the mushroom cut with the little sideburns. That's the style I'm going for. That's what I say in my head. I could change my mind during this whole process, though. And a girl has a right to change her mind. In case y'all don't know what I sell, I thought I pinned it, but I don't know if I did it correctly. If anybody wants to know what I sell besides making my own wigs so we could get through this hair care challenge, curling cream. It can also be used as a moisturizer, hair strengthening oil, and foam mousse. That's what I sell. Korzen Hair is the company's name. Black owned and woman owned. What do we have? Hold up, you close to going on 50 years. Yes. Yes, I am. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I'm close. I'm knocking on 50's door. You know what that is? Probably a lot of water. Taking my vitamins. And I can't say I ain't stressed because running a business will stress you. And I have adult children. So, yep. All right. So we're going to take this small piece. This is going to be the back of my head. So you see how I brought the cap a little bit down so that this is the back of my head. I ain't done this in a long time, so let's hope this turned out right. Oh, child, I done took off her head. Whoop. Off with your head. All right, let me get her back on there. So I'm going to start gluing my short tracks to the back. Look how that unrolls. These are going to have to be cut. We're going to have to cut them. You need to cut it. Y'all be seeing my videos when I be like, you need to cut it. Yeah. Okay, what else we got? Thank you, Taisha. Thank you. I try. Y'all know what I do too. I say I want to video myself, but I'm a little funny about letting people all in my life, right? I ride a bike almost every single day. A bicycle, not a motorcycle. I ride a bicycle almost every single day to get my workout in, and I walk every evening. If the weather permits, I walk sometimes evening and daytime, and I ride my bicycle a lot to help me keep in shape. And I try to eat as much or as many vegetables as I can, and I eat a lot of fruit. So mostly watermelon, and it ain't got nothing to do with me being black. I just happen to like watermelon, and it's filling. All right, so we want to make sure this cap is on right. That's all I'm trying to do right now, guys. Make sure that the cap is on right. So this gonna be the front of my face. This gonna be her face right here. This her forehead. My forehead a lot bigger. Hers a lot smaller. But this gonna be her forehead. This is what we're gonna look at. Maybe I should have threw her some lipstick on and some lashes. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get to gluing these tracks and putting them on the back. So I'm gonna turn her this way because it's easier for me so that I could kind of be like on the side and maybe y'all can see me. All right, so we got the wig cap on, we got the stocking cap on, and the plastic is to protect the head so that we don't get a bunch of glue on it. We got our handy dandy scissors. I bought these as shears. They suck, so I'm using them as regular scissors to cut tracks and things like that. We got our bonding glue. That's what you're going to need. And then we have a blow dryer too. I like to start when it comes to short hair as low as possible. Have y'all ever seen them ladies, them old women or women in general with wigs on and them kitchens always showing in the back? Yeah, one, they need to be trimmed back there. I don't like hair growing down my neck, so I trim mine. And two is probably because the hair maybe is not low enough. So because I'm doing a short style and I want the hair to kind of lay on my nape very naturally, I'm going to put this track as low as possible. Lord, let my wig come out good. Let it come out good. Woo, Jesus. I slept hard, y'all. Y'all see my eyes? I slept hard last night. Had a weird dream. I don't even remember the dream, but I just know it was a little weird. And woke up. I'm like, what in the world was that all about? So, who knows? If y'all got questions about hair, go ahead and ask them. I'm going to try to multitask. Sometimes it's a little difficult for me. Thank you, Just the Manifest. Thank you. I appreciate the compliments. Y'all so sweet. Y'all making my day. Y'all are so sweet. A girl be trying. I be trying. We all gonna get old one day by the grace of God, and I be trying, child. I still talk old. I got an old spirit. And so do my 21-year-old son. He got an old spirit too. His spirit is so old. If y'all seen my post, y'all will see him on there. He got an old spirit, but he's in great shape. He's loves to work out. Okay, so what do you do about sweat under the cap? So I don't wear wigs all the time. I'm gonna be clear on that. I do not wear wigs all the time, but I have worn one. I got a video up. I got a half wig on. I turned a headband into a half wig. So I don't really sweat. I braid my hair. I think sweating is just different for everybody. I'm not a big sweater. I do sweat now because I'm in premenopause. I've been very open about that, you know. So I have hot flashes every now and then. But as far as sweating under the cap, I don't have that issue. So I think that might be just a hot thing. You know, you might be just a sweater. So what I would suggest is, one of them handheld fans. Take one of those with you. Get your handheld fan if you're going to wear a wig. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm making these wigs because the weather is changing. I do not like wearing wigs in the summer. I don't know how people do it. I don't care if I wasn't in premenopause. It's a no for me. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I have to find some other kind of style. But to walk around with a wig on, if you don't have to, don't nobody be offended. Some people have to wear wigs. But if you don't have to wear a wig, nah, I'm good. I'm not wearing a wig in no summer. It's too hot for all that. Forehead be hot. You be sweating behind your ears. I would rather glue some weave onto my hair, an overlay, or they call it a quick weave, but to have a really hot wig on, Okay, so keep in mind, I ain't done this in a long time, so we just gonna pray that it's gonna work out and come out the way I want it to. I don't know what you mean. All my friends took a ticket to your house for Mary and Beauty. Okay. I don't even know what that means. Holy smell, what a wonderful. What do you do about sweat? Okay, I answered that already. All right, I'm just making sure nobody has questions. Get you a fan if you sweating. If you don't have to wear a wig in the summer, child, don't wear it when it's hot. We're doing a hair growth challenge. One of the things that I told people that they should be doing for the hair growth challenge is braiding your hair, wearing it in flat twist or two-strand twist. So let me tell y'all about two-strand twist real quick. If you get your hair two-strand twist, for some people, I have more of a 4B type hair for the people who like the hair typing charts. My hair at the top in the front is a very different texture than my hair around here. Okay, y'all can see that around the sides and in the back. So when I wear two-strand twists, if they are small and I wear them too long, my hair will tangle up because it's my hair is saying I want to knot up like a dreadlock. So I don't keep my two-strand twist in but 2 weeks, not any longer than that. Me personally, I like the twists. If they're bigger, they don't knot up for me, or I like individual plaits. So when we're talking about doing the hair growth challenge, a couple of things that we're doing. We're making sure that we either wash weekly or every 2 weeks because everybody's life is different. And when I did a poll, most people said that they wash weekly or every 2 weeks. And then there were a few that said they wash every single month. So what we're doing is we're going to wash our hair with a hydrating or moisturizing shampoo. Pick which one works for you. I'm not recommending products for you to buy unless they're my own. You are going to condition your hair. Some people don't like to deep condition. I love deep conditioner because of my hair type. I have low porosity hair. It's hard to hold in moisture. So I personally like to deep condition every single time I wash to make sure that my hair gets all of the moisture it needs. You can also use regular conditioner. You wash your regular conditioner out within like 2 to 3 minutes. Personally, I think you have regular conditioner in longer because it takes longer to even put it in. When I put any kind of conditioner in, I'm parting in sections because my hair is thick. Even if you have thinner hair or finer hair or it's not as thick, still part in sections. You can part in 2 sections, 4 sections, or 5 sections, however many you like. That way it helps you to make sure you're getting all of the strands of your hair, okay? So I usually do 4 to 5 sections when conditioning my hair. Deep conditioner, I'm leaving it on for 15 to 30 minutes. Sometimes I use my steamer, which I got off of Amazon. I plug it into the wall, sit under it with a plastic cap on. Sometimes I will use my towel cap, which I was looking for one. Matter of fact, let me show you. I had one that was open over here. I will use a plastic cap with this towel cap on. These towel caps are on our website for $6.99. And sit just around the house for 15 to 30 minutes with deep conditioner in my hair. Okay? Or you can sit under a hooded dryer. I have one of those too, child. I mean, I did used to do hair, so I think I got everything I need. So after you have your deep conditioner, wash your hair out, and you can use a leave-in conditioner before styling your hair and then use the product that you're going to use, not just a leave-in conditioner. You need another moisturizing product. Me personally, sometimes for certain people, this isn't for everybody. Some people don't need a leave-in conditioner and they use this only. And this works perfectly fine because it's creamy, it's rich, and it's heavy enough. Some people have said if they use a leave-in conditioner with this, it's too heavy for their hair. We're not using this as a styler, but it can be used as a styler. This is the chocolate coconut curling cream. We're using this to moisturize our hair for the people who are in the hair growth challenge. And then we're braiding our hair, flat twists, two-strand twists, or French braids or plaits. Okay. Also, this is your concoction, baby. Oil. I use this hair oil on my strands, but I make sure I get it on my ends along with this. I make sure that I get this on my ends. When you are flat twisting your hair, two-strand twisting, whatever braid style you're doing, make sure that you have your hair hydrated with water. Use your spray bottle. Put this on and then add this last. This will be the last thing you add because you want to seal in that moisture. Make sure you're getting your ends. So I'm just going over this for the people who doing the hair growth challenge. You doing the hair growth challenge, those are your steps, okay? Did I miss anything? Let me see. Let me see. Looky, 25. Well, that's so sweet, but child, whoo, I don't know about that one. No, 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 no. Okay. Hello, say what you mean. Say what you mean. I know that's right. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Okay, so I'm going to take this piece and I'm putting my pieces real close together. What I notice in wigs is they do have space, and I'm sure that's because they want to save on hair, but I'm not trying to save on hair. I'm trying to put my pieces close together. Not like right on top of each other, but right on top of each other. So, my hair is braided. I did a video. It'll be going up. Y'all could go take a look at it. Make sure that y'all look at what I did to my hair for the people who are into the hair growth challenge. We'll have another deal on Friday. And so on some products. Because I want to make sure that everybody gets the curling cream and the oil for the hair growth challenge. Y'all can use whatever shampoo or conditioner you want until mine come out. You could use whatever shampoo and conditioner you want, but make sure that you're styling your hair and leaving it alone. So let me talk about the wash real quick in case some of y'all missed my last video when I talked about it. We are washing our hair every week or every 2 weeks. Let me tell you how that go. So, example, I washed my hair yesterday. Yesterday was what? Tuesday. I'm supposed to wash it on Sunday. I washed my hair yesterday. I plaited my hair up. Now, the next time I wash my hair will be in 2 weeks, which will be 2 weeks from now on a Tuesday. I'm going to try to do Sundays again. I was 2 days late. I am going to leave my plaits in and wash my hair with the plaits in. That's what I'm going to do. Y'all see that? Can y'all see how I'm doing so far? So my tracks are close together. Only reason I'm not turning on my blow dryer because I don't want it to be loud on here. Oh, this needs a little bit more glue. She don't want to stick. Look at that. She don't want to stick. So anyway, I am taking my second time that I wash my hair, I'm leaving my plaits in and I am going to wash my hair with my plaits in. The next time I wash my hair, I'm going to take the plaits out and wash my hair and follow all of the steps that we just talked about. I have a towel on this floor because I don't want to make a mess. And then replait my hair. So how many times am I doing my hair in 1 month? How many times am I washing my hair? Every 2 weeks I wash my hair, but once I wash it freshly, get the scalp clean, do all the things. The second time, I wash it with the plaits in or braids or whatever you have in your hair. The second time. The third time I go back in, I'm taking the plaits out and now I'm going to wash it and do all the things. Okay? That's what we're doing for the hair growth challenge. So the goal is to use to manipulate the hair as less as possible. This is a really good season to go into that because it's getting cold outside. People will be wearing hats depending on where you live at, child. Because I know I used to live in Florida and it's barely ever cold there. But the winter season is good. The weather starts to drop. You can wear more wigs, more scarves, more hats and things like that. And you should be able to take care of your hair. This challenge is 3 to 6 months. I know 6 months is a long time for some people, but if you can't last 6 months and you just gotta have your hair done and you just gotta do something else because you're tired of looking at your hair in braids and twists, that's fine. Do the 3-month challenge. The goal is for you to be consistent at something, to get real results so that you can see for yourself that your hair can truly retain length and grow. It's just you're not being consistent and doing the same thing to your hair. Well, some of y'all are doing the same thing. Some of y'all keep messing with your hair and you shouldn't be. And so when we noticed that when I had locks, one of the things that made my hair grow was not messing with it. I got my locks retwisted once a month. Once a month. Not messing with my hair. My hair was thick and healthy. Messing with your hair all the time, it stops you from it I won't say it doesn't stop it from growing, but it doesn't grow like it should because you're always messing with it. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure I just go up a little bit because I don't want the back of my hair to be super, super thick. I need it to be smooth when I go down. Can y'all see that? I need it to be smooth. And I got 3 tracks right here. Okay. All right, so we gonna keep tracking. I'm watching the time too because I ain't gonna finish this on live because I got other stuff I gotta do. Let me see if anybody got a question. A week or 2 is just that. You don't need to explain. You know what you saying? I don't need to explain. Carmen San Diego. Oh, Carmen San Diego like the cartoon. Yes, I do. Y'all don't see the comments I get in my comment section. When I make a video, people be like, don't explain yourself. Don't tell people stuff. And I know you mean well, but baby, I be like, oh my God, how did they misunderstand that? And I understand I do a lot of reels. So sometimes people just... Whew, I don't even want to talk about it. Melinda Johnson, hey, beautiful. Yeah, no, I don't need no holding spray. Hey, girl, hey, Mark. I'm not giving away any mini hair. What's hair crack? Hair crack is relaxer. I don't have any minis. So, but I have a deal every single Friday. Every Friday. So I don't have minis. And I did that before as far as like giving out free stuff. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Y'all see that look? Okay, but I have a deal. So if you want to try a product and you're like, I just want to test it out, catch the Friday deal. I mean, you saving a couple of dollars. Catch the Friday deal. That's the best I could do for y'all. That's the best I could do. But no, I do have to explain because some people come back and y'all don't know. People email, people chat on the website, korzenhair.com, and they have questions. So for me, I will repeat myself to make sure that people understand. And then there are a lot of new people coming in and out of the chat. So I want to make sure that everybody understands the hair growth challenge and what needs to be done. If I write it out in the description, nobody will read it. Nobody will read it. So I do have to tell people because I don't want somebody coming back to me. You didn't say that part. I didn't know I was supposed to do that. You didn't tell me if I kept my twist in for a month, my hair was going to be detangled. So I need people to understand, like when you twist your hair, it could, if you leave them in too long, your hair could get tangled. Yep. Even if you're like moisturizing, your hair still coily hair, curly hair, still wants to knot up. So I would say 2 weeks, keep them in there and take them down. The bigger you do though, the bigger you make your twist, the better, because the less likely they'll wind up like tying together. But the smaller you make them, it's going to be a problem. Somebody also asked me about finger coils. I did finger coils on my hair, my whole head. Hadn't done that in a really long time. I will tell you, finger coils are a lot like locks. So yes, can your hair get tangled? Yes, it could get tangled. And is it hard to take down? Nope, because you have to moisturize your hair first. I have another video coming up on finger coils. I like them for certain people, just not for myself per se. Because my hair is not as like long, I'm growing it out. So I don't care for the way it looks on me. But somebody else, yeah, you can rock finger coils. When you take them down though, I'm going to tell y'all how I took them down. Even though you're going to see the video, some of y'all, you could use conditioner in your hair and water and comb your hair out first. If you have a pre-poo, use that. I've never used a pre-poo, but I'm assuming that you can use it. So let me say I'm assuming because I've never used a pre-poo before. So you can put conditioner in your hair. I had the cream up. I thought I had my conditioner bottle. Put conditioner, water, conditioner, and then take your hair in sections and comb your coils out before you get in the shower. Yep, that's how you do it. Don't just jump in the shower and wet your hair and then start throwing shampoo in there. You want to put a moisturizing product in your hair and get those finger coils out. So this is for the people who want to know about the finger coils and twists. So me personally, what I like to do to keep my hair growing is braid it up in plaits. It don't tangle. I don't have to worry about all of that tangling. Braid it up, put it in plaits, and then I take my plaits and then put them in braids. I'm gonna show y'all. Let me get the glue off my hands because I don't want no glue on my hair. Hello, my daughter. Did just what are you saying now? Her locks grew. Her locks grew, and folks say how long it's been growing them for fun. So they say all my life, and it's 3 years. That's wonderful. Your daughter's hair grew. Yep, that's awesome. Gwen Greer, I just read your message. I started my locks in 2-strand twist method, but it was really damaged when I started it. Grown out a lot, but do you have any advice for me? But is your hair to keep your locks healthy? Oh, I used to have locks. I've said this before. I got my locks done once a month, but I did not get my locks styled. One of the things that I feel like a lot of people are doing is they always want to put their locks in a style. Locks really aren't made for that, but they look really beautiful when they're styled. So you got to remember depending on how much density your hair has, the thicker your hair is and they're locked, your hair gets weighed down. So you pulling them up is not a good idea, especially if your hair is already heavy, because then it starts to pull at your roots. And my roots are kind of fine. I was like, why did I ever have a relaxer? So this is my hair, and y'all can't see it on camera anyway, but my roots are very fine. So to keep your locks healthy, I only went once a month, got my hair shampooed. All of the oils, this girl was doing a concoction. Keep in mind, this was years ago. But this is how I wound up becoming a natural. I did the big chop, let my hair grow, and then once it was long enough to lock, she would lock it. She started locking my hair, twisting it or whatever, and that's how my hair grew out, and it was extremely healthy. Washed it once a month, had this concoction of stuff that she would put in my hair, and my hair just grew out really thick and full. I didn't do anything to it during that time. But some people, if you have like dry hair, dry scalp, you want to use something that's going to moisturize your hair, or either you may need to go and get your hair done more than once a month. You may need to go twice a month. And that should help because water hydrates your scalp. Shampoo is going to clean your scalp. And then whatever the person is using to moisturize your hair. But I don't sell products for locks. What I have recommended, when somebody asked me, is a foam. You can use a hair foam for your locks. Spray your hair with water, and you can use a foam on your locks because you don't want something heavy that's going to leave a residue on your locks. That's the last thing you want. It's going to look nasty. I would not refer the curling cream because that is going to leave a residue. The foam is really lightweight, so you can add that. Spray your hair, spray your scalp, and you can use the foam. That's what I would say. Jeez. Let's see. I don't know how to retwist locks. So I did finger coils, and finger coils can turn into locks, but I don't know how to retwist locks. So you'd have to go to a lock page on Instagram. Somebody over there should definitely be able to give you some answers about locks. Hey, Miss Barnes. Okay, I'm going real slow, y'all. Because multitasking, I told y'all, is a issue for me. Multitasking is okay, but it also slows you down when you're doing more than one thing at a time. So I am still taking these short tracks all the way up. Let me put her back. Let me get her back in the camera. I am taking these short tracks all the way up because where I'm going to do the longer tracks is going to kind of be right here. I told y'all I'm going for the mushroom look so that I don't need a part. And I want the little sideburns, but the back of the hair is going to be like shaved down, short. Okay, this is the back of the head. And then this crown up here is going to be longer hair up here. But I'll have to come back and show y'all how I do that. So we're just doing the back of the head right now. Let me bring her back. So just to make sure that y'all are sticking with your hair care routines. I made a video and I was like, if something is working for you, stop switching up your stuff. Just because. If it works, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let other people convince you otherwise. If it's working for you. If it ain't working, it's okay for you to figure out something else. Is this the piece I just cut? I think so. Okay. I don't style hair. I don't style hair though. I'm thinking about going back into the salon. I only do my hair and my children's hair. So I'm no longer a hairstylist. So but locks would not be my thing. That would not be something I would do because I've never done locks before. I've worn locks before but never did them. So my hairstyling was back in the day, and even after we weren't wearing relaxers a lot, was quick weaves, ponytails, short hair. I had a lot of short hair clients and a lot of clients who wanted to have quick weaves. So I stick to what I know when it comes to styling hair, and that's what it is. And then I sell products because that's what I know, and I know what makes the hair grow. Stop falling for the okie doke. Oh, this is how your hair will grow really fast. There are things that will help promote hair growth, which is one of these. My oils. Some people don't believe it. I said it does. I used it. I did a test on my own hair because different stuff works for different people. My hair came out right here due to premenopause. I did a test where I didn't mess with it. My hair was not growing. It was like taking its time. It was barely growing. And then I turned around and used my oil with scalp massages. Yeah, hair came back quick. Quick. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't selling no dreams over here. You either gonna get it or you ain't. It's either gonna work for you or it ain't, but it worked for me. Ain't that what they be doing? uh, uh, no, I don't think that I'm missing out on money. People have to be smart, Mark. Um, no, I think that you have to be smart. I'm not a jack of all trades. And I don't have time to learn everything at my big old age. You know what I'm saying? So for me to go try to learn how to do locks when I already know how to do certain stuff, it's not about missing out on money. It's about knowing what you can and cannot do in the time that you can put into something. I'm running a business. I don't have time to then turn around and add something else on to my plate for no reason. Now, I could still make a product for locks, but that doesn't mean I need to know how to do locks, right? I don't know how to do a lot of things. I don't know how to do cybersecurity. And they make a nice chunk of change, but that don't mean I'm about to go learn either. I'm good. We good. We gonna stick to what we know, and the things that we're learning over here is things that are gonna progress us in the business that we already have. And locks is not that. But thank you though for the encouragement. I appreciate it. We're not doing locks, baby. Mm-mm. 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 Well, thank you, Alicia, for giving Mark some advice. All right, y'all. Let me see where we at. Ooh, child, that time, no, it be flying. I'm trying to at least get to the upper part so I can be done. Y'all got any more questions about hair? Drop them in the comment section. Cause the people be on my chat, boy, they be bombarding me with questions, and And I be like, okay, let me have somebody else answer these questions because I get so many in the chat. So I was like, let me start going live. So when people want to ask something about hair, I can just do it live. All right, so child, her head that came off again. Ugh. So the goal is for me to make at least 3 wigs. I want to do a short wig, a bob wig, and a long wig. That's the goal. And then I can switch up. And then I also have my headband wig. Now I got another headband wig I went to look for. Child, why I couldn't find it. And that was my good wig. I'm talking about my good wig. I think I might have left it at my in-laws' house. So we're going to have to figure out where that wig is at. Because I want to change that into a headband wig too. And all I did, a headband wig is nothing but a half wig. I just cut the headband off of it so that I can wear it closer on my head. So right now, this is my short wig that I'm making for the new people who have come in. I'm making a short wig. I'll be wearing me a wig for the winter, the fall months. So my hair will be braided under here, untouched. And I have my wig on. She gonna have her wig on and she gonna be cute. Mm-hmm. Unlike when I show up on here. In my bonnet and stuff. Sometimes I be, I get myself together. Sometimes I do. Y'all hear my jazz music in the back? Very, very soothing. Very, very soothing. So I did a video. I said 5 reasons why your hair ain't growing because y'all keep messing with it. Y'all keep using the wrong hair tools. So I talked about that. So I'm going to talk about that on this live because I talked about it on my TikTok live. What a dang old blow dryer. How many of y'all seen this blow dryer? No shade to the person who made it. I don't even know who made it because the name ain't on it. This blow dryer pulled out my hair. It pulls the hair. It's not good. It's going in the trash. I had it in my basket. I was like, let me get this up out of here. This blow dryer is not good for my hair. And it may not be good for yours. Okay. The tools that you use for your hair could be the reason why your hair is coming out. Everybody is trying to jump on different hair tools. What happened to the tools you were using? Were they not working? Like, and every time y'all switch and jump to different tools, your hair is just shedding even more. And people are like, why is my hair shedding so bad? It might be that brush you just bought. It could be that brush you just bought. I don't even really use a brush that much on my hair, except for this one. Where is it at? I used to sell these. This brush is super good. I might even bring it back. It's small, so it's really good for kids' hair too, because it's small. I can't stand to see a parent with a big old brush. It's like y'all had little babies and y'all buy the baby brushes, but then the kids get 5 and y'all acting like they head the size of ours. Their head is still small, and y'all be having them big old brushes just kids' head. So I like this brush. This brush is super, super good. But what I use to detangle the most, this comb right here. The pointy part is really soft. It's not too pointy. It's rounded. The teeth are just right. They're far apart. And it detangles my hair really, really good. I mean, really good. Better than any brush I have ever had. Maybe besides this one. And this one I still will choose the comb first. And then this is runner up. I'm just saying. So some of y'all probably snatching out your hair using the wrong blow dryer and the wrong accessories, the wrong tools to detangle. Don't nobody wear plaits no more. I think that's what people, they want the new stuff so bad that they like I don't want to go the old way. Mark, I feel you. I like plaits. I got plaits in my hair right now. So you know what I do though? I'm going to show y'all my hair again. Let me get this track glued. Because we got to be off here by 11:30. Ooh, child, our battery trying to run low. We gotta charge this phone up. My phone's so packed with crap that the battery is running low. See where we at with the back of her head? All right, let me get the glue off my fingers. We getting there, y'all. We getting there, y'all. We getting there, y'all. I want to pull a track. We getting there. Okay, so let me show y'all my braids again. I'm going to wear a half wig. This is where my half wig will be. This is the front of my hair that's out to cover that half wig. I've put my ends and tucked them inside of my braids because I'm not wearing my wig right now. And I want to protect the ends of my hair. I have plaits in my hair. My hair is not perfect. I don't have no gel. I'm not doing all that. It's unnecessary. Can y'all see my plaits? I put my plaits in 2 French braids. My hair is tucked under. That's protecting my hair. And I got a big head and a big forehead. I don't need you to tell me. I already know. Been knowing that all my life. Calm down. So that's my hair. I put a stocking cap on top of my head. A wig cap. Wait, no. I don't know. It's somewhere around here. I put my wig on, take the front of my hair out, and only do the front of my hair. That's it. That's all. Okay, Nana, what you mean a detangling cream? A detangling cream. What's a detangling cream? Let's talk about a detangling cream. Okay. So yeah, so Mark, my hair is in plaits and then I French braid in 2 braids. Cornrows for me, I love them, but I do tend to braid maybe too tight. Now, I don't even want to say too tight. Maybe a little bit. And so I like the plaits and then braided because my hair isn't tight and my ends are protected. Okay, so let's talk about a detangling cream. A detangling cream. Child, a detangling cream. What's a detangling cream? Let me ask you this. Why would you need a detangling cream? Does a conditioner not detangle enough for you? Why would you need to go purchase another product to detangle your hair with? Does conditioner not do the trick? If your conditioner has enough slip in it, would it not help detangle your hair? See, when we purchase products, we got to think, what is it that we're purchasing this product for? And why is the product that we already have on our shelf or under our sink not working for us? That I would then go buy, because we know we need a conditioner, right? So now I'm going to go add to my shelf a detangling cream. So now I got conditioner, shampoo, and a detangling cream. I'm not even being sarcastic. I just want people to think about that. Why would I need to do that? Okay. So you haven't found there's tons of conditioners out there. I mean, like tons of conditioners. Nana, and I appreciate you for asking the question. I have never thought about coming out with a detangling cream. My goal with this brand is to come out with products that work and can do multiple things. The goal is not to just create something to make money so somebody can buy it. Because I think that's what what's going on. I'm no shade to no other company, but that's what's going on. Now you got 30 products on your shelf. Why? Why would you need that many products? When you go to the salon, we're not using all of the, you know how long you would be in a salon if all of these different products had to be used for your hair? A product can be created to do the things that needs to happen without you having to buy an extra product. Because now I'm going to spend $15, maybe $30, $40 on a conditioner. Then I'm going to go back and spend $15 to $30 on a detangling cream. No, your shampoo should be hydrating and moisturizing to make sure that you have enough slip so it's not tangling or drying out your hair. That's why it needs to be hydrating and moisturizing, so that your hair is not matting and tangling. If your shampoo is doing that to your hair, throw the shampoo in the trash. When you condition your hair, your conditioner, you should be able to have enough slip to where you can detangle your hair at that time. When you have your conditioner on though, because everybody washes their hair different, keep in mind these products are made so they can go with water. You use water with your products, with your shampoo. You use water with it. You make sure that you wet your hair. Wet it, wet it, wet it. I have low porosity, so I got to wet my hair, maybe stay under the water a couple of minutes more than somebody else, right? But I make sure that my hair is soaked and wet. Then I pour my shampoo in and I start to shampoo. I don't overly, because I'm not trying to tangle my hair. I want to get to that scalp. And then I shampoo my hair going down. And even when I'm shampooing, I'm using my fingers to just rake through my hair so that it's not tangled. When I wash my hair, I wash it where it's going down. That's to help me keep it from tangling. And I'm not just, now you're tangling your hair all up doing all of this. No, you're supposed to get them fingertips on your scalp and you're just washing, making sure you're getting all the debris off your scalp, strands, raking it down. You're literally detangling your hair without even realizing it. Raking it down, wash the shampoo out, going downward, let it drip. This is if you're in the shower. Let it drip. Because even if you're in the sink, guess what? If you're at the salon, the hair is down. It's like that for a reason. The hair is down. If you're in your kitchen sink, the hair is down. It's going down. So many people wash their hair in the shower, but what do? They wash it and be doing all of this. No, the hair should be down to keep the tangles out. You want to keep it down like that. Once you do that, you can follow it up with a deep conditioner, because deep conditioners adds a lot of moisture. You're still going to section your hair when you're deep conditioning your hair. Section. I love sectioning hair. Why? Because it tells you what's wrong with your hair. You can see all of your hair when you section your hair. Get y'all some of these clips. Section your hair off. I like 5 sections because the crown of my head needed a little bit more attention. So I would section the crown and then 2 in the front, 2 in the back, section your hair and take 1 section. Make sure it's soaking wet. Put your conditioner in there, whether it's your not leave-in, whether it's your deep conditioner or your regular conditioner. And I'm glad that you like them. They are Black owned. I like them too. And you're just making sure that you're sectioning and getting your conditioner on every strand of your hair. Take your 1 section, you done with it, clamp it. Go to the next section. Clamp your hair. I do have a feeling that a lot of people wash their hair wrong, which is also causing some issues. Now your hair is all clamped in your sections. You either going to leave your deep conditioner on for 15 to 30 minutes or your regular conditioner 2 to 3 minutes. If you in the shower, child, wait 2 to 3 minutes. I don't know. Start cleaning the shower. That's what I normally do. I start getting up the hair that's in the shower and rinsing it out while my conditioner is sitting in. Take 1 clamp out. Wash the conditioner out of that section. The next clamp, wash the conditioner out of each section. And then I wash my whole head to make sure there's no conditioner left in there. That's what I do. Now it's time for me to get out. Depending on if you did a deep conditioner or a regular conditioner. Even if you do a deep conditioner and you want to turn around and still do another regular conditioner, that's your business. Everything don't work for everybody. Everybody does things differently depending on what their hair needs. And you get out and then you can add your leave-in conditioner in. There you go. If you don't want to add your leave-in conditioner in and you just want to go straight for the moisture, go straight to this bottle. It's going to give you the moisture you need. Hey, y'all. I'm so glad I called D-Line. Hey, Miss Elaine. I'm glad you're here. You're welcome, Nana. You are so welcome. And it's okay because sometimes we don't know what we don't know. And that's why we all here to learn. So don't let my little deep voice scare you, child. I just be running my mouth, but I be trying to spit them facts. So yeah, so when we washing our hair, we want to do that, but we want to make sure we're washing down to avoid all of that tangling, especially for my girls with, curly or coily, our hair gets tangled. It just wants to hug and dance with one another and be like, woo. Yeah. So, but the moisture, it makes it easier for you to detangle, not the water. The water hydrates it. Moisturizing products make it easy to detangle. So Again, that's why I was asking the question when you said detangling cream. No, a conditioner, a good conditioner with a lot of slip will detangle your hair. You don't need to go buy extra product. And I don't think I would be selling a detangling cream unless it was like one of them things where it was something in it that I just don't know that will really truly help a community of people with tangled hair. Yeah, but I think that a conditioner should do the trick. Absolutely. Stitch this back. Hey, stitch this back. So we just got to be mindful of the way we wash our hair, take care of our hair, the things that we're doing to it, because that's what's causing the hair not to grow or to have all of these tangles in it and making it hard for us to detangle. So always make sure you wash your hair when it's going down. It's going down. Meet me in the, okay, let me stop. That I ain't even supposed to be singing that song. Okay, let's Mark, I'm going to drop off. But you're welcome, Mark. Thank you for watching. I'm dropping off soon too. I got about a good 4 minutes. You're more than welcome. I try to get on here and educate on the lives because I do reels and my reels go really fast. And so, I try to say as much as I can when I get on the lives and be as detailed as possible. So I hope y'all don't mind that. I just try to be detailed because my lives, I be like, blah, 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 blah. I can talk really fast. And I want to make sure that if somebody needs help with something, that they get the information that they need. Okay, y'all, look where I'm at with this. See the back now? They're tracked and dried. I got to get up to here. It won't happen on the live, though. I got to get up to here. I'm bad at multitasking. I can't run my mouth and do this at the same time. Thank gosh this ain't a client. She be like, girl, would you hurry up and do my hair and stop talking? Okay, don't worry. My hair is falling on a towel. I got a towel underneath me to avoid from getting glue and stuff on my carpet because I got carpet up here. We don't want to mess up the carpet. Okay, so if y'all got any questions, ask me now, or you're going to have to ask me on Friday. Today, Wednesday, right? Yeah. You're going to have to ask me on Friday. That's when I'll be back on live. Friday at noon. Friday at noon. How long have I been on here? Almost an hour. Yep. Friday at noon, I'll be back on the live. Friday is when we do our deals. So anybody who's looking forward to use the new products that we have, Friday is when we do our deals. So you want to make sure that you catch it. Anybody who is a #1 supporter, I always send out a special deal for them. So if you're a #1 supporter, you will always get a special deal. The only thing I ask is after we do the Friday live or during Fridays that you send me an email so that you can get your special deal. So my #1 supporters get 2 deals. They get the deal that I offer on Friday as well as the second deal when they purchase their products. That's just me showing love and appreciation because it's a million other people on this app that you could be supporting, and you have chosen to take your precious time out of your day and your life to support me, and that is my way of thanking you. So Friday, I'll be going live at noon. Oh, let me make sure I tell y'all Central Standard Time. Okay? Central Standard Time, and I'll have a deal on products. We got our conditioner and our shampoo coming out. So just so y'all know, we do have 2 more products that are about to come out. I can't give y'all a day or time or the hour because y'all will be talking about, I thought it was going to come out and she said, and then I got to go trying to defend myself. I always got to fight to prove my love. I be like, dang. So I won't tell y'all the time, day, hour, all of that, but we do have the conditioner and a shampoo. The shampoo is going to be a clarifying shampoo. So we'll talk about that on another time. I've gotten some of these tracks done. I'm going to try to go up to like right here with the short. I only got maybe like 2, maybe 3 more tracks because the rest of this is going to be longer hair because we're doing a mushroom. We're going to do us a mushroom hairstyle, child. I'm gonna need some lashes to wear mushroom hairstyle because baby, if I got a big bang, I'm gonna need to have some lashes on. Okay, y'all. So I am done for now. Let's see. How do you feel about dreadlocks personally? And do you think God wants us to have dead hair? Woo! I don't. You know what? That is a good question, Miss Elaine. How do I feel about? I had locks before. From a religious standpoint, I couldn't tell you an answer. I could not tell you an answer from a religious standpoint about having locks. What I can say is when I think about maybe having human hair, that may be a little bit of an issue just because people in other countries sell their hair for money, and that hair comes from their head, and they don't always believe in what we believe in, and a lot of those people pray over their hair and they don't believe in the same God. That's what I can say when it comes to human hair. So, but as far as having dead hair in your head and it's dreadlocks, it's your hair. So I don't know if that would even be an issue. So I can't speak to that. Somebody who maybe knows more about theology would have to speak to that point. Hey Yolanda Gary, hey girl, how you doing, beautiful? Uh, if you feel convicted about something, then don't do it. Miss Elaine, if you feel some type of conviction about something, don't do it. And it could be for a number of reasons why you feel convicted. So even if you have to ask the question, that tells me that it bothers you. I don't believe that I felt convicted at the time, but even when I had my locks, I didn't have the same relationship with God that I have now. So I could have felt convicted and didn't know it. I could have. I don't know. But I know that I feel convicted with certain things. And anytime I feel like I have to question it, or there's this little feeling of, oh, I shouldn't be saying that, guess what? That's my conviction. And then I shouldn't say it or do it. Some people ignore it because they don't understand what it is. Missy Lane, have you been on my personal channel? Have you been watching my personal channel? For y'all who don't know, I'm a believer in God, the God of Isaac, Abraham. Yeah, uh-huh. So that's why we talking about this. I have sayings on my bottles, my product bottles, to keep everybody up. Baby, this phone about to die. To keep everybody uplifted for those who buy the product. I put out inspirational stuff all the time. But yes. So yeah. I would definitely say that if it's gonna make you feel convicted, then don't do it. Don't do nothing that's gonna convict you, child. We're not going against the word. I have never found a scripture in the Bible that says that, but like I say, you could be feeling convicted for a number of other reasons too. So that's all. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got for y'all today. It's 11:33. I gotta go. I'm gonna come back on here Friday and we're gonna finish her. I don't know, hopefully. Or at least we're gonna finish the tracking her. So I got one more track. I'm not gonna mess with any more. I'm gonna finish the back. And when I come back Friday, we're gonna start doing the top. Okay. Come back Friday with me, y'all. 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you can take your AirPods to work with you, okay? So you can and put them in your ear. Put them in your ear with all your hair hanging over, so they won't know what you're doing. Y'all know how it goes. Let me stop. I'll see y'all on Friday. Thank y'all for watching. Like the video. Make sure that y'all support the brand. Buy your products. Friday, we have a deal. If you want to wait till then, that's completely fine. Everybody who is a number one supporter, that means Miss Elaine and other people who were on here watching it live. You have Mark, Alicia. Y'all, you know what to do. Friday, hit me up in the email. Say, hey, I just saw your live. Girl, give me my second deal. I'd be like, okay. And you're going to get a 2-for-1. That's what we doing. All right, catch y'all later. Bye.